in because I can't read that UPS death there. Hey guys, welcome to the garage. I'm Brian.
I'm Ed.
This is the second edition of the garage today. I think this will probably be the only other video we do. So, but second video, and due to all of the panic and sheeple and people running around waving their hands in the air over the cerveza bug, we're going to call it cerveza bug.
Sorry, rabbit trail. I heard another person called people sheeple yesterday.
Yeah.
The guy that does man stuff.
Oh yeah.
Guy
Yeah. Sheeple.
Yeah, he was in that video he recorded back in fall, like October.
Okay, yeah.
Like way before any of this.
Sorry about the rabbit trail.
Anyway.
But anyway, due to strikes being given and conservative stuff being pulled down and videos being pulled down for mentioning the cerveza bug going around, yes. We will be calling it the cerveza bug. Thanks, Brian from High Impact Flicks.
The Kung Flu. Kung
Flu, whatever. No, can't use that. That gives you a strike too.
It does?
Yes, because they consider that racist. Like calling it the you-know-what virus. Mm-hmm. So, you remember Trump got accused of being racist for calling it the virus from you-know-where.
From where it originated?
Yeah.
In the lab?
But that's where it came from.
Like Wuhan? Oh, I didn't say Wuhan.
In a lab. No, you didn't say Wuhan. Did you say that? No, you didn't.
I did say Wuhan.
In a lab, by the way, that is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, who is currently going, we're going to have a vaccine for you. Yeah. From a guy who talks about controlling world population. You want to take that vaccine? Not me. No. So, but anyways, Ed's got some figures for you. Yes. For all you people flipping out and panicking. Yeah. Watching the news, quit watching the news because they lie to you.
One of the best bad ones I've seen the last couple of days was saying that we need to lift the quarantine is like saying you don't need the rest of your antibiotics. Which no, that's not correct.
Or here I've got some other ones for you because I've been commenting on different Facebook pages, which is one of the reasons why I got thrown in Facebook jail for 3 days. I guess calling a governor a moron is just not nice, I guess.
But a duck is a duck.
Yeah, a duck's a duck, man. A tyrant is a tyrant.
Yes.
Okay? But at the end of this video, I'm going to read this flag for you.
Yeah. And the state above the state we're in now, we'll call it that state, their governor is a moron.
Yeah. No, I can say Christine Whitmore. Okay. Tyrant. Okay? And the people are getting fed up all over the country.
Me.
Yeah. Don't tread on me. But the people all over the country get fed up. We're starting to see protests pop up. We're starting to see unrest happen.
Yeah.
Now, I've warned about this for a long time, but we got some figures for you to prove that the cerveza bug isn't as bad as they're saying.
Yes.
Maybe this will help you calm down a little bit, quit hoarding food and ammo.
Total deaths from the cerveza bug in the United States facts here. All of these facts are United States. 30,915 as of 10 o'clock this morning. Right. And
is that from the cerveza bug?
Yes.
Okay.
And how many times has countless people proven the fact that that's a lie?
Yeah. Because they've been ordered.
Inflated, bloated.
You get run over by a cement mixer?
Yeah.
You died of cerveza bug. You get eaten by a shark, you died of cerveza bug.
Probably half that. I don't
probably less than half that.
But just going by their number, that's their number, 30,915 deaths.
Well, Lisa Haven, by the way, we'll put a link in the description for her YouTube channel. But Lisa Haven had the actual facts and figures for the cerveza bug, deaths from the cerveza bug, and it is less than 8,000.
Yeah.
Now, where did you get that number from? CDC?
Google. CDC,
CDC,
Google.
The government, the media, they're all ginning the numbers up. And to use that, New York City had a failing hospital infrastructure.
Yes.
They were failing, going bankrupt before this happened.
Yeah.
Now they're getting millions of dollars, taxpayer dollars, to gin up their failing socialist hospital system.
Yeah. And if you look at Todd Starnes' video, there's no one even in the hospital.
No. And there's a video online right now showing nurses and doctors, different people, on TikTok, I think it is, dancing. They're dancing. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
Okay? The only time anybody's there and it looks like there's an actual pandemic is when the news media is there, folks.
Yeah. In short rabbit trail, I haven't told you yet, I went to the hospital 2 days ago. And the ER at the hospital right down the road here, empty, totally empty.
Anybody?
Totally.
Anybody?
Yeah.
He saw
I
it with his
shouldn't
own
say
two
I
eyes.
was in and out. I was there for 4 hours, but
Yeah.
so.
But he saw it with his own 2 eyes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Next figures.
so that is 30,915 is the deaths.
Cerveza
Right.
bug, supposedly.
Okay,
Now, that's
I couldn't get a per day figure on this one, but the common flu for the average season of the common flu has 29,000 to 59,000 deaths.
A year.
The illnesses of people getting the flu was in like almost 1 million.
Yeah.
Every year.
A year.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the season. So that's if you go by the bigger number, 59,000, that's already 20,000 more than this corona.
Now, as he reads each one of these, I'm going to throw a fact in. The flu, okay? You see all the, signs all over the places, advertisements, get your flu shot, get your flu shot.
Yeah.
One year, they accidentally released a live form of the virus in flu shot.
Yeah.
Another
And
year,
these facts right here are from people are still getting the flu shots, and they're still
getting a flu.
60,000 flu deaths. You know?
Now, case in point, the last time I had a flu, I was in my 20s. You know how long it's been since I got a flu shot?
Since you're 20.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So, next one here, the numbers are going to jump significantly.
Mm-hmm.
Cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Any kind of cancer. Right? According to the CDC, there is, I'll say the first number first. There is 1,660 cancer deaths a day.
A day. That's more than Cerveza.
Yeah. That day figure is well, no, it's 1,000, and that's 30,000, but that's 3 days figure.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then I had to do math to figure it out. There's been 109 days this year, and I'm just going by January 1. You know, and the corona stuff started in December. That makes it 180,940 deaths.
Anybody?
This year
Anybody?
from cancer.
Now, cancer. I asked this question one time in a pharmacy because people go and they get cancer treatments, right? Treatments. Chemotherapy. Chemotherapy was developed from Agent Orange, folks. The cure is worse than the disease in that case. It destroys your immune system. But anyways, you take a look at cancer, you don't think they didn't come up with a cure for that? But where is there more money?
Yeah.
Treating the disease or curing it?
Yeah, they cure it, and hey, there's no more thing. And then now all these cancer researches, and
boom,
millions of people are out of business.
Now, that being said, being a movie buff like I am, we need to be careful of jumping on the bandwagon of really quickie cures like they're talking about for this Cerveza bug, okay? Yeah. Anybody ever see the movie I Am Legend? Will Smith? Somebody came up with the idea to cure cancer and gave everybody a shot, and boy, it did not work out too well.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. Car accidents. Car accident number is 3,287 car deaths, not accidents, deaths in a motorized vehicle. Okay. 3,287 deaths a day.
A day.
So that means 3,500. I can't talk. 3,058. Yes, 283,000 deaths.
Car deaths a year.
No, this year so far.
This year so far.
Since January.
This year so far.
Yeah. 358,283.
Yeah.
Now I said it correctly.
So yeah, if y'all want to run around being scared of something, man, wave your hands in the air. Don't wave your hands in the air when you're driving your car. But you should be scared when you're driving.
And the inflated number of corona again was 30,000. Cerveza, sorry. I was talking about alcohol. I should have did alcohol.
We talked about the beer.
Should have been alcohol deaths in here. Yeah. Anyway, and then that's actually the biggest number, but the biggest number for me in my head is there is 2,362 aborted babies every day.
Yeah, more babies die of abortion every day than Cerveza.
Yeah. So there's 257,458 babies have died so far. And that number actually is bigger since I've wrote that down.
This year. Yeah. So seriously, people?
Yeah, those are my facts. Yeah. Look them up. I just Googled all those.
Yeah, you can Google this stuff. But here's the thing. A lot of the sources, like with the cerveza bug, they are ginning up the numbers. They're lying.
Yes.
Media lies, the government lies. Tell me a time when the media and government hadn't lied.
Yeah. Yes.
Anybody.
So when they're saying that we have to stay in quarantine, we might be in quarantine till the end of summer.
Yeah.
There's no point. This is control.
Yeah, I watched a video that absolutely infuriated me. It was a Baptist pastor down in Georgia. And boy, this guy, I mean, you talk about preaching it.
Yeah.
He was preaching the Constitution.
There you go.
Because the police showed up, and the police officer, and I quote this, said, "Your rights are suspended as per order of the governor."
Yeah.
Your rights are suspended per order of the governor.
No.
Okay,
They weren't even going in church. They were in their cars.
Yeah, they were in their cars. And the cop said, "As you leave, we're going to ticket you."
Listening to the pastor on the radio.
Let me read this again, governors. And I voted for Trump, but Mr. President, I'm going to read this for you too. The powers, this is the 10th Amendment, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states, respectively, or to the people. So, do we have to wait on our overlords to give us permission to open our businesses, to go to our churches, to conduct worship services, for our children to be able to go to school? No, we do not.
Yeah, it's past ridiculous now.
Yeah.
There is millions of people out of work.
Yeah.
Right now.
Over
that doesn't
16
need to be
million
work.
people
They could work.
filing for unemployment.
They don't want unemployment. They want to work.
Yes. And
they
people are
can't.
starting to protest, telling these governors, we want to go back to work.
One of the things hit me this week was all the single moms.
Yeah.
They have to work to provide for their kids.
And they're not able to.
And they can't.
How many waitresses?
They have to be at home. Even if they could go back to work, they have to be at home because no schools.
Yeah. And how many waitresses are out there right now?
Yes.
That's their only income. Remember that when you go to a restaurant, by the way, they make $2 and something an hour.
Yes.
Tip them. Don't be a tightwad, Christians.
Yeah, come on.
But let me read something else to you. This is George Washington, folks. It got this flag, and it's got a quote by President George Washington, our first president. A free people ought not only be armed and disciplined, but they should have sufficient arms and ammunition to maintain a status of independence from any who might attempt to abuse them, which would include their own government. And what do we have government officials doing right now?
President.
They're saying that gun stores are not essential, but abortion clinics are.
Yeah.
Really? And in California, they're talking about releasing prisoners.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they already have.
Oh, they've already released a bunch of them?
Yeah.
Thousands.
That stupid rapper with the
In a
tattoos all over his
state-
face is bragging about being out of jail now.
Yeah. In a state where you can't I watched a video where a guy went back to a sheriff's department 12 times trying to get his gun permit. 12 times. Mm-hmm. Okay? And I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. I support law enforcement, but I support law enforcement who upholds their oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and they aren't thugs and tyrants. But I have very yet, seen a single law enforcement agency in California that is not tyrannical.
No, yeah. And
I would not want to live there.
I always said that about California. Now I'm saying it about Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan, California, Illinois.
How can you live in Michigan right now? Michigan's gorgeous. I've been up there.
Yeah.
I've been camping up there. It's a beautiful state.
But corruption is rampant.
Oh, why are you letting them do
Tyranny
this?
is rampant.
They're not. Did you see the protests up there? They're not letting them do this.
Oh, no.
They're organizing.
They're getting mad. To our governors, to our mayors of our towns, Mr. Mayor, I live in Greenwood, Indiana. I'll tell you where I live. I don't care. I got a gun. Okay. I practice my Second Amendment. Mm-hmm. So does my brother. Mm-hmm. And nice rifle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's a nice rifle. But anyways, I keep looking at that rifle. I have rifle envy, okay? But anyway, it's just, you're either going to open it back up or we're going to get tired of waiting on you to open it back up. And we're going to open. Okay? I have not sheltered in place. I will not be ordered to stay in my home. You're not going to order me to do that. I have what's called freedom of travel, and guess what? That's covered in the Fifth Amendment. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a mask.
No,
into a store.
I'm not wearing gloves. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not buying into the fear porn.
I'm going to get the cold before I get the corona. We always joke about it at work. All the soot in the propane exhaust. We're going to die of black lung before we get corona.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. As much time as I have spent working on cars and at the track and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really?
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, stop being afraid.
Yeah, please.
Fear not.
365
says
times.
the Lord.
365 times.
Don't be afraid of this. I know Christians right now that are petrified.
Stop it.
There was a kid shaking like a leaf telling me, I'm going to bring it home and I'm going to kill my dad.
God did not give us a spirit of fear, but one of a sound mind. Right?
Yes.
It's time for Christians to start putting into practice what you preach.
Yes.
Okay? Have faith in God, not government. Have faith in God, not media.
Yes.
Go to church. Okay? Go to church. Go to work. Open your businesses back up.
Yes.
Show the tyrants. Show these people who think there are overlords that they are not.
Yeah.
They are elected officials. Guess what? They applied for employment with us and we hired them. Guess what? We can fire them.
Yep.
And right now that's underway in Michigan with Christine Whitmore.
Oh yeah, she's gone.
Oh yeah. Her political career is dead in the water and she knows it. And so do many Democrats.
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi, who had a video up, she pulled it down.
Is that woman still around?
I don't understand it. That's a 79-year-old virus that's still infecting everything.
That's a California thing. That's why she's still around.
Yeah, because California,
for some reason, can't vote her out. California has to.
I'm sorry, California, but a lot of you are dumb. You keep electing the wrong people and sending them to Washington. What's wrong with you? Do you not want any rights at all?
It's a whole different world. They live in a whole different world.
They're in a bubble. I don't know. I don't get it. But Nancy Pelosi, in particular, makes a video standing in her $22,000 cooler with $12 a pint ice cream.
Telling us all the chocolate ice cream she has.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, she can afford that with the raise that she just gave herself.
Californians, guess what? You put her in Washington, and that's your money. She's living in a house paid for by under-the-table dealings. Taxpayer money.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah. Oh, not the fact that mention the fact that Congress is basically a part-time job.
Yeah, it's
supposed to be. They only work how many, 100 days a year or something or whatever it is?
180 days.
That's a part-time job.
And they get paid $174,000 some odd dollars a year.
Is that with the raise they just got?
So, and I come to find this out. I was corrected, by the way. I was corrected. I think it was Constitutional Oath Keepers. Talk about, I keep seeing these petitions pop up for term limits for Congress. I didn't think we could do it, but I found out I was wrong. As many times I've read the Constitution, somehow I missed it. It's in the Fifth Amendment. If we, the people in the states,
that's us,
hold a ballot initiative and we get on the ballot term limits for Congress, guess what we get to do?
Just like,
we can put term limits on Congress.
Just like when hey, should we raise the taxes for schools?
No.
Or whatever. That's what we're talking about on the ballot.
Yeah.
Question
on the ballot.
Question 1 and question 2.
So, here's my challenge to everybody out there that sees this video. Share this video, like and subscribe, but share this video everywhere you can because it's under the Fifth Amendment. We can put on our ballots in our states during an election year term limits for Congress.
Yes.
And they will have to abide by them or answer for it. So, this is my challenge. 6-year term limit. House and Senate. 6 years, that's all you get. You do not get lifetime pay. You do not get lifetime health care benefits. Period.
Yeah, it's a part-time job.
Get that on your ballot in every state.
Yeah. We need people to go to office that want to be in office to help run this country, not to make as much money as they can, which is what they all do.
Yeah, and on top of that,
you go there to help your cause and to quote unquote fix the problems or whatever.
Exactly.
And you don't go there, I could come out of this a billionaire, which is what Pelosi does.
or millionaire,
and
or millionaire, or whatever.
whoever, I can't
Yeah.
think of names right now on the
Whoever
Republican
they
side,
are.
but they're all, they're all.
Be they a Democrat or a Republican,
Yes.
doesn't matter. Term limits. And another thing,
Yes.
one other thing. 6-year term limit, no lifetime pay, no lifetime benefits, and it should also be on there that they have to live under the laws that they pass.
Yes.
They cannot exempt themselves.
Yeah.
Remember Obamacare?
Yeah, first thing popped in my head, like Obamacare.
They exempted themselves from Obamacare, folks.
Obamacare is awesome. It's saving America. No, we don't need
If
that.
it's so great, why don't you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so therefore, they will be subject to the very laws they pass, and the taxes that they levy against us, they will be subject to. Okay?
That'd be awesome if they voted down the wall and we get to tear all their $1 million mansion walls down and.
Oh, that'd be great. Here's another thing.
Sorry.
Here's another one for you. You'll love this. Absolutely love this. It says that Congress shall pass no law against freedom of religion. Okay? Against our constitutional rights are not theirs to give and take away. They are given us by God. Okay? And it was the states that created the federal government, and it is the states that can uncreate it. We can also put on the books in our voting to get rid of the IRS, folks. Constitutionally speaking, we have that right. So if you get it put on the ballot to abolish the IRS and the American people vote for it, they have to do it.
Yeah.
Which means we go to a simple tax.
Then how will they fund the government? Oh, they don't need to fund 90% of it.
Yeah. You know what?
Fat piece of it.
Up until 1913, Americans kept 100% of their pay. We had a federal government, we had a military, and we had roads.
Yeah.
Guess who ran the schools? The states, the people.
States can run, yes.
Okay? And each state paid for its own militia. Each state paid for its own guard. And those guards would come together to form the army. Then it would be funded by the federal government. Okay? Pretty simple, straightforward. Congress should go back to being part-time. Okay? In other words, when they're not in Congress, guess what they do? They go back to their home state and do their job there.
Yeah.
That is their job. They do this because they want to serve their country.
Yeah.
Not because they want to become filthy rich and do under-the-table dealings and all the other stuff they're doing that we know.
We had a DJ here locally, Greg Garrison, and he made, I still think about this all the time, he made a very good point. He went to Washington, D.C., and he saw there was a, I think he said 5-story high, like 5 or 6 city blocks wide, 5 or 6 city blocks deep for the Department of Agriculture. That could be run out of one office.
Yeah. What do you need all that for?
Farmers, right? Are you planting okay? Yeah, everything good? All right, cool.
It's like
their job.
Well, it's like the Bureau of Land Management.
He wants to know what's in that building.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously not Bureau of
No.
Yeah,
But Bureau of Land BLM.
yeah.
Everybody remember the BLM? You know? I mean, seriously, the BLM.
Loaded.
I call it the Bureau of Land Grabbing.
Yeah.
Okay? It's grabbing up the American citizens' land. Your sovereign right to have property, land. Okay? Bureau of Land Management has been guilty of more attacks on American citizens. I'm trying to think of their name here. His father was shot dead by FBI agents in an ambush out west. They held land that the Bureau of Land Management wanted.
Yeah. Here recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got him right here. I've got him actually on my Facebook page.
Yeah, those radical.
Those are radical, constitutional, patriotic Americans that they were.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Barry John. Hang on a second. I got his name here, folks. Bear with me.
Anyway, yes, you look that up.
Yeah.
Government is too big. We don't need.
Way too big.
You know how many Nancy Pelosi has, helper-wise, whatever they call those people? She has a staff of like 40.
Oh, gosh. It's ridiculous.
Why?
It's getting ridiculous, man.
For a part-time job.
Ridiculous.
She has a part-time job. You know, and that's where all our taxes are going. We don't need to pay this much tax. They're talking about raising taxes to 50% or whatever for the rich, and I'm like, you don't even need that much money.
No.
Oh, that's yeah. Anyway,
I'm looking his name up right now. I've got his name like right on the tip of my tongue, man. But it's like You know, for some reason it just.
Come on, Google.
I'm typing.
Come on, Google.
Let's see if this pulls up a search result here. Here we go. No, that's not it. Mexican family, Mexican cartel. Teen survivor, parents killed. No, that's British. Okay.
Yes.
Did it unpause?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good. Let's go.
Shout out to the Bundy family.
Bundys.
Whose father, Ammon Bundy, was shot and killed, murdered, ambushed by FBI agents. You can look the video up on YouTube. When he got out of the vehicle, he had his hands up like this. He wasn't going for a gun, and they killed him dead.
Yep.
Why? Because they tried to stand up for their sovereign rights as American citizens.
Yep.
So,
Taking your lane. No,
Bureau of Land Management, you know.
Yeah.
So, and on top of that, when protests happened out west, you see BLM show up. They had SWAT snipers on bridges pointing guns at cowboys on horseback. You can look that video up.
Yep.
So we need to start putting things in place. Get it on the ballot in your state. Congressional term limits, 6 years, no more. No more, okay? And here's the thing. It's already on the books. If they were in one office and they decide to run for president, they're supposed to leave that office. How many of these people ran for Democrat president have gone back to their political office?
Yeah.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few. And case in point, yep. Don't pause it this time, because I know I can pull this up pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I got to pull my page up actually.
Yeah.
It's easier if I pull my page. If you try to look it up on the main page on Facebook, good luck. Pull your own page up. Let's see here. Somebody put some goofy stuff on here. Okay, the governor out in, is it Oklahoma? Or is it Utah? Utah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, not Utah. Kristi Noem, who is a governor here in the United States, in one of our states. I'm going to tell you something. She's a true patriot and a woman of faith.
There we go.
Her post on Facebook says he is risen. Okay, and this is one of the few governors I can say this. I said, want to know why this patriotic governor didn't shut her state down? Because she's not a patriot. She's not just a patriot. She's a woman of faith.
There you go.
She's not buying into the fear porn that's going on, folks.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
we're going to end this video. We're going to end this video with a quote by the Democratic frontrunner, Joe Biden. We gotta end on a funny note, folks. So let me quote Joe Biden in one of his more famous quotes here. Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to look for more like? Just, really? I mean, seriously? Come on.
Read my comment on that.
No, I did see your comment on what's it say. To it, Ed says the poor man has dementia. If he becomes president, it will kill him. Oh, wait. That is the plan. My bad. Yeah, their plan is to get him in office, to have him declared mentally incompetent.
Yeah.
So whoever they pick for him as a vice president will be vice president. Anybody want to bet on who that'll be? Hillary. Guys, have a great weekend, man. Have a great weekend. We love you.
Because she can't win her way in the office, so now she's got to kill
trick her way
in.
in. So, and if you don't know Jesus Christ as your Savior, get to know Him today because time is short.
This is the time to do it.
Yeah, man.